All right, folks, welcome back to episode 2 here of, I don't know. So the third number is the fourth campaign, but this one is a Spring 61 USA campaign. We are on, as the name implies, the Bull Run map, although there is a Bull Run, I think, on the Perryville map, but that's not where we are. Uh, I don't particularly like this map. I don't know, or maybe I just don't like the parts I'm about to go to, which is this kind of center of the map near New Market, and I don't know. It's just not a good arty map. I guess that's pretty much why I don't like it. Other parts of this map up here to the northeast, much more conducive to some sweet arty play. But you can't really do the horse artillery kiting thing too well down here because you pretty much got to stick to the roads, and beyond those there aren't great lines of sight. But anyways, it is what it is. It's early in the morning here, 5:40 ish, and so I know. Well, I came in down here. Whoa, are you guys not moving? Whoa. So yeah, we got to get those guys moving. I think they're supposed to be moving over to here, so that's very disappointing. They're not already on the move, but uh, I know they come in right about here. It's a meeting engagement, in case you really think I'm lying about it. And it looks like there are only 2 victory points. It looks like the one up here and the one down here. I figured I have just about no chance of getting this one, and so it would be best to press for this one here at Groveton. It's one of those things that feels like even if I get it, I don't really know what the prize is, because even if I get to Matthews Hill and they go on this side of Sudley Springs, that's actually better for the artillery, and I think I have an artillery advantage in this map here. Still keep it moving. I think I do. I do. They're getting reinforcements though, so this is not accurate for the whole battle, but it is accurate for now. Yeah, we'll see what happens, and so I'm gonna go out do the scouting thing, kind of figure out where we can get some matchups and try to attack them before the reinforcements come, because I actually thought from the campaign map the reinforcements would come down a little bit lower, but they only have one point indicated on here. So I think knowing that, I'm going to press as hard as I can. Definitely take the victory point. Maybe continue up to Sudley Springs, but it really depends on where they are, and from there I'll try to get a quick victory. But this is this army's first engagement, and so we got to be careful about the melees we take. All right, folks. So I thought I would bring you back in as I'm about to get into it. I'm not quite sure that I want you in for the fight yet. I don't know if we're there. But I figured I'd provide you an update with how things went. So we took Groveton unopposed. As I predicted, they took this area, what is this, Cushing Farm. And I did not see this originally. So I don't know if this was actually there at the beginning. Maybe it wasn't. I just missed it. That's likely. Maybe it came in when the reinforcements came in. But it appears that their reinforcements, which is the majority of their army, Johnston's army of the Shenandoah, they came in over here, and though they've now disappeared off of here, oh, so now they've reappeared. We can see that they're moving towards Groveton. So they are pretty far away from the battle I am trying to make, which is up against their force that's up here. They're in a fairly strong defensive position. They'd be in a stronger one, and they might move up. I think this is the unfinished railroad. So if they move up to the unfinished railroad, they should be in a good position. They have artillery to smack my artillery, but I have a lot more artillery coming in. So we'll see what happens there. But I'm still trying to get my forces arrayed. Right, this started at about a little bit before 6 a.m. So this has been 6.5 hours now of marching down all the way around here. Came up here. We initially made a halt here, and then we kind of moved up and around, and then I found out where the majority of their forces are. So I know we're going to lose Groveton. That's fine. I'm not really worried about that. This cav is going to go up, but then I'm going to have them come back over to here to help this support, because my view is if we can crunk this force, and that I think was a force of about 6,000 out of 16,000. Yeah, if we can amass against them, I think we have a. Oops, we need this back. We have a good chance to. No. That's what I tried to do. All right, we have a good chance to just rout the whole army because of the morale losses that are going to kick in. But again, my troops have been on the move for a while. You can see some of them have gotten quite tired. Others are a bit disorganized. And so we'll see if we're able to pull this off. But at this point, I'm feeling pretty good about it. All right, and I'm bringing you back in because the artillery duel has started. So we have, whoops. So this is not how you want this. So in that video that I keep talking about doing but never actually do on the unit prefs, it makes it clear, at least clear to me, that units that are in marching column, which is this one down here, they take additional casualties in combat relative to being in line formation. So I did move them into column. I forgot to move them back. I'm not actually sure that it affects any unit other than infantry, but it is what it is. Down here, from the last time I paused you, they've just held at Groveton. Just such a catastrophic failure. I mean, if they were pursuing me up right this road, and incidentally, my cav I gave them bad directions because I didn't hold the control and use the waypoints to take the circuitous route, the safer route. But it just so happens because the AI was tremendously passive, that kind of excused my poor pathing decision. So we are trying to cut off the retreat into Sudley Springs from the Cushing Farm. The artillery duel is underway. You can see I have more artillery that's coming up, but I also have infantry that needs their rest. This is the left side. The right side is still getting into position. I've been able to move McDowell a little bit closer to all of his subordinate commanders because we're now starting to concentrate. So that's going to help us. I don't think it's quite worth it to hold you here for an artillery duel, particularly as it seems to be paused and looks like we're going to have to get rearranged because we moved out of marching column. But I think we're about to get underway, and I'll bring you back when that gets started. All right, so I'm bringing you in here. I'm about ready to start the attack. We finally have almost all of our artillery in position. It looks like we're mostly engaged still in kind of artillery standoff with theirs. One battalion there. It looks like, I mean, my cavalry is all the way up here moving quicker than their infantry and artillery, but they were not moving terribly rapidly down this road. So I'm not rushing, but I am kind of hurrying. Figure out if you can see what the difference between those two things are. But anyways, we are going to try to move with some deliberate pace here against the group that is cut off from their reinforcements. Now these guys are moved into marching column. Now they're not supposed to be moving up there because what I actually want to do with them is move them up here. Yes, sort of like that. And I want to hit them from the flank and then have these guys go in the front. We have cavalry as well, which is now forming up on their left. And so this is the kind of fixing movement here with this division. McDowell is kind of in the right place. Some of the subordinate commanders could be a little bit better. Okay, we'll move them back. We'll get them off of evade. Get them off of evade, and we'll get... for whatever reason, they can't go loose. But that's the plan here, so... Alright, we'll move them there. I guess this artillery is going to be disrupted by that infantry, but we're still in a decent position. Okay, these guys got to get down. And they should get loose. Again, we're not really looking to evade at this point. Alright. So... yeah, the group that's going to push up on their left is ready to do that. The group that's ready to push here in the center and start fixing them, they appear ready to go. And our flanking force is moving into position. But the quicker I move towards that group, the more time it gives me from the group that is behind me at the moment. Okay, so you got some numbers, you don't. So we're going to send you on a little bit more circuitous a path. Move you there. And McDowell overall, we're going to move up. These brigades up. Well, it's facing the wrong way, but the general spirit of it is correct. Alright. You're all teeing off. Good, good. Good, good. I got to enjoy the ability to shoot stuff that I can see while I got it, because it may not be here very long. Alright, push these guys up through the farm. And on the top line, at least, it has us at pretty close morale. How are we doing here? Alright, we've put some casualties into those guys, no doubt about it. Again, our role here is to fix. Cav is going to flank. And yeah, they're really going to flank around. Like that. Alright, so we got rid of that Cav. Or the Cav. What am I talking about? I have no idea. Artillery battalion. We're not capping the farm. Surprising to me. Okay, you're just barely in contact. That's alright. Alright, you're all formed up over there. We'll get you in a line. We need to move McDowell a bit closer, and this guy definitely needs to get closer to his troops. Cav commander needs to get up. Got several moving parts here. Do we see anybody in our rear view? Yeah, we actually do. Stort's cavalry, all 600 of them. Alright. So, we'll move that brigade up. That brigade up. That brigade up. And there. We'll have them advance in there. They're still on their prior movements. That's okay. Long range skirmishers, we'll send them in. These guys already have skirmishers out? Oh no. Whoa. What are we doing here? Yeah, those skirmishers just went all sorts of wild. Okay, we're gonna have them come in there, and them come in there. Those guys get in there. Those guys go in there. It's all that stuff. Okay. What is this? That was a lead. That was Hampton's Legion. So that's a pretty big target to lose for my opponent, the AI. They should be able to get skirmishers out because they have 1,500. Alright, we need to keep this attack going. We need to fold in from the back here. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking for. Alright, they're taking some casualties, but it is digital war, so that's to be expected. Okay, you're moving up. Good, good. Why don't you get a little closer? You move up. You move up. I think pretty soon it's going to be time to move this artillery. I don't think that this artillery is doing all that much. I've not even had time to get my infantry here into attack formation. So you know you're rushed when... Oh, well, I am on double speed, so that is why... It's probably why things felt faster than normal. It's because they were. Alright, we need to keep him closer to his men. This group here can unlimber and move up. Or limber and move up. Alright, same with that group. Okay, that brigade's there. There we go. Try to get in some sweet shots here. Red hats, brown shirts, and blue trousers. Worn Paris. The fashions are changing here. Alright. Let's go up. Let's deliver that volley. Dr. Jones. I don't know if you rather play against me or for me, but geez, you always get killed when I'm around. Not you personally, but your men get butchered. No hard feelings, I hope. Alright. Our goal is not to shoot it out forever. Remember, shooting it out, I think, just increases casualties unnecessarily. They actually made pretty good time once they realized what was up. Okay. Cav is doing a thing. Alright, we're gonna get these guys into attack column. I'm not sure that I actually clicked the right thing there, but attack column over here. Oh, and they route. We didn't even have to do. Oh, and now these guys are gonna route. I didn't see that until now, but I do see it. This is a full-on brigade here. All right. Put you guys in attack column. We'll just mount you guys. You guys are not really in attack formation. That's not a thing I think cavalry do. Alright, we got the route on them as well, which means... I don't know if I feel like chasing them. I guess I do. I'm going to turn the rest of this force around. Okay, the enemy is retreating. So that kind of worked out as I thought it might, which is that once we picked off that group up above, it would skew things. We can just play this through to the end. Top speed because, yeah, they're running from that fight. Okay. All right. 1,900 of them, 500 of us. And yeah, we had a slight numerical advantage, but I'm not going to complain about that. All right, so that was episode 2. You can see it was the Battle of Alexandria. So, yeah, we're 2 for 2 in our manual fights here. And I think I'm going to let that be it for this video. I know that there will be more battles pending a campaign breaking update, but I haven't had one of those in a while. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed this one, and hope to have you back for the next one.